Hi, I'm Saket, a senior in high school and co-founder of Genevieve, a social enterprise striving to improve the lives of artists with autism. Himal is my one and only brother, and although Himal has profound autism, he is my teacher, my motivation, my brother, and even my shoulder when I need comfort. But as you can imagine, it wasn't always this way. At times, it was a rocky road with many disappointments and scary thoughts, but what matters most to me are the moments that I treasure with Himal, my greatest teacher. And very early in life, I realized that I was different. I didn't feel happy or successful winning math competitions or making models of dinosaurs. My parents were always busy, and while my dad was traveling on work to a completely different state, my mom was taking night classes on how to help Himal. I felt alone at times and tried turning to my friends for comfort. But while they were worried about who would win the football game, I was just looking for someone to understand me. When I was in second grade, I saw my parents in tears, worrying about Himal. How would he spend his days? How could he earn money for himself? And who would take care of him? I was worried and I hated to see my parents like this. I took it upon myself to help Himal bathe and get dressed. I made him dinner, read him a story, and put him to bed. I started feeling like Himal's caretaker and began to recognize his innocence and love. When I was 8, I learned sign language to teach my brother how to communicate and express himself. I observed as he would move his pinky and his index fingers, signing, "I love you."
No.
I began to see the same innocence and positive characteristics in both my brother and the rest of the world. Day by day, I saw something good inside of every person. I saw Himal full of joy using signs I taught him. When I entered middle school, I was given a project in my science class, where we had the choice to invent something new that could help as many people as possible. And at dinner that night, I couldn't help but notice the sweat rolling down my mother's face as Himal spilled his food all over the table. Suddenly, a light bulb went off. I quickly gathered toothpicks, tissues, and my favorite toy, a Hexbug Nano. After a few hours, I came out with my invention, a small cleaning robot that could get rid of my brother's messes. I named it the Sure Sweeper. And although I didn't win class favorite, it was rewarding enough to see my mom's smiling face, my proud dad, and most importantly, my brother's excitement as he watched the robot clean the table. A few weeks later, a miracle happened. Himal and I were playing downstairs while my mom was working on her latest painting. When she dropped her brush by accident, Himal ran to pick it up and started dabbing on the canvas. And every day, I encouraged Himal to pick up the paintbrush, thinking hopefully even he could see his own potential. After my 16th birthday, I understood that I had to do something to help Himal and others with autism. My dad and I spoke with families of kids with autism, and we found that each of them had a hidden talent. I shared Himal's story, which brought hope to a couple of parents, but I felt like I could do more to help. So I created a website with pictures of Himal's paintings and shared it on the internet. The responses were unbelievable. More parents started to open up about their children's talents. I then started Genevieve with my dad, a social enterprise that helps Himal and others like him hone their talents and secure their future using their artwork. Now, Himal smiles when he sees his art displayed at businesses and events. Parents of other Genevieve artists have expressed similar experiences. The artists feel a sense of worth when recognized by society, which boosts their confidence. And this boost in self-esteem is giving a ray of hope for these families, that their children can be more independent, spend their time productively, and earn money doing what they like to do. And Himal taught me that everyone has unique skill or talent. He taught me to never leave anyone behind. Himal is the reason why I started Genevieve, and he's the source behind discovering my commitment to neuroscience research for autism. Himal is my unique and talented brother with autism. And although there were times where I wished he was different, I am proud of who he is.